You are a property developer. You help people live in their dream homes by building the properties they love living in. So let's say that instead of one, you are building actually 10 properties. And now let's take a look at the actual business case that we can eventually deliver for your business with our off-plan property deal pipeline solutions. So we said that actually you are building 10 units for this particular scenario. And again, this calculator is versatile, that it can provide actual business case for your business to take a look at that and consider whether it's worth time and money as we believe it is. So you are delivering 10 units. Let's say that each of them costs $500,000, so 500,000. It gives a potential revenue for your business of $5 million. Now let's take a look at the costs. Let's say that each of these properties to develop costs $300,000. So there are 10 of them. That means that you need to borrow from the bank $3 million altogether. And in the current market conditions, the borrowing rate for property developers is between 7 and 8%. Let's be conservative. Let's take 7. Now, the usual term for such a loan is between 3 and 5 years. Let's take 60 months on this occasion, so 5 years. That means that on the borrowing need of $3 million, you will need to repay over $560,000 of interest. And that's basically the cost, extra cost of this development that is going to be actually on your business and taking down the margin. So now let's take a look at the actual business case. Let's say that we are taking the most popular solution for off-plan sales deal pipeline, which is CGI animation and renders, as one of the examples that actually you can select here. So now the business case looks like that. Instead of $3 million, you need to borrow $2.5 million. Why? Because we helped you sell at least one property. So that means that this borrowing of $3 million has been reduced by $500,000 to $2.5 million. Which also means that the new financing interest is actually not 560,000 or over that, it's 470,000. Which means that we help you save over $94,000 in interest over this time, these borrowing conditions. Now taking it to the next level, taking into consideration this saving in interest and the cost of our solution, that would give an ROI of over 13x. And we've got business cases that you can present to your business of over 30x return on investment. But this is not all. Life is not only about the money. On top of that, what our solutions help you with? And obviously, animation, CGI, and renders are only one type of them. We also help you build luxury brand, which means that actually you appear more exclusive to the potential buyers, which means that we can help you increase the valuation or so-called GDV, gross development value. That's point number one. Point number two, it means that basically you can use this sort of presentation to actually visualize it to any sort of financing parties you might be working with, whether that's investor, whether that's a bank. You can use exactly the same animation for both sales as well as financing. Third of all, thanks to the power of internet and the digital side of our solutions, you can present your properties anywhere in the world. But that's not all. You can also use this sort of solutions for planning applications, where you present that to the person who is sitting behind the desk in your local council or local authority and needs to approve whether this development is going to go ahead. And it's also going to speed up the process because this person can see, okay, this is the development we are talking here about. Property conceptualization, which means that actually you can better define what this is going to be about, because multiple stakeholders from your business are going to be involved, and therefore they can start conversation, communication there. And then in limited cases, this can be also used for elements of site management. Ultimately, this increases your business top line or sales volume by selling your properties early to reduce exactly the credit interest and adding the other benefits we've just presented. It gives you the possibility for early customer feedback, telling you how much interest you've got, how much sales you can achieve, and so on, without too much of the assumption. And then finally, and probably the most importantly, for this business top line of your business and your property development, you get the materials not only for the investors, not only, let's say, for the potential buyers, but for the whole sales network that you might be utilizing, whether that's brokers, whether that's real estate agents, and so on. You can take it to the next level and provide to them. So, taking it from there, here you're gonna have a link to this actual off-plan property calculator, and we've got also some on-plan property solutions. And please speak with our team by clicking on the schedule a demo button on our website to actually take it to the next level and explain the particular benefits of our solutions for your property sales deal pipeline. Thank you for listening. I'm Eric Tomaszewski. I'm the Managing Director of Itoma Lux. We help you with your properties to explain, promote, and sell. Thank you.